I'm the Deputy Principal in charge of behaviour and attendance and pastoral welfare. We're based in Cambridge and our ethos is that we're inspiring, inclusive and individual. So, we're open to everybody, we're a state school, we don't turn anyone away. We try and make our learning environment as individual as possible so that everyone can achieve. And we try to give them an inspiring teachings, inspiring learning so they can all achieve to the best of their abilities. Netherhall was built over 150 years ago in 1871 and we've progressed with the times. We're trying to develop ways to support students, and we've got a lot of initiatives with the dog therapy. Students get to go and read to the dog and work with the dog, and actually instead of having the emphasis on them, it provides them with the ability to talk to an animal and open up and feel supported and maybe say things they wouldn't necessarily say to a human being. It's a really supportive environment. We have a number of challenges. Attendance is one of our big challenges. Since COVID-19, attendance has really dropped off and we have some students that are struggling to leave the house, struggling with anxiety, and trying to engage with them is really, really difficult. EDClass, it's been brilliant to have that we can give them so they have learning at home whilst we're trying to get them back into school. And it allows us to provide them with an education and try and arrange intervention sessions like the dog therapy where they can come in for an hour. It gives them an opportunity to get out of the house, but they're not missing out on all the education at the same time. So having EDClass, it's been a fantastic provision for us. And the nice thing about it is you can arrange it around the best times for the students. We had a student that was really struggling to come into school, had behavioural issues, tried a different school, came back to us. And what we did is we started her on EDClass at home. And so she did a couple of weeks working at home, and then we brought her into school and in our inclusion area, so it's supportive. She went and worked on EDClass in there. There was a TA to help her, but she'd work on EDClass, and then slowly we built that up, and then we started her going to lessons, and now she has a full timetable. She's back into school. EDClass is DFE accredited, and it provides us with lots of confidence that the materials that are provided, the resources that are given, that the education that the students are getting is appropriate at the right level, and actually with it being accredited we know they're getting something that is good quality. The safeguarding aspect's really, really handy for us because obviously when the students go on they have to complete a questionnaire about how they're feeling, their emotions, and we get the feedback from that, so we know if there are any concerns, any issues that we need to follow up on. So it's that daily check which for lots of our students that are struggling to come into school, they really require that, and it gives us instant feedback. We can follow up on it, and it means that we are much happier in our safeguarding of that child, knowing that they are thinking about how are they feeling, are there any issues at home, are there any issues in their life that we need to support them with, and we get the feedback straight away. I would definitely recommend EDClass to other schools, parents, the trust, because it gives you the ability to support those students that are very hard to reach. It gives you the ability to provide learning for students who can't make it into school, and you can use it in many different ways. It can be used at home, it can be used in school, and it is a resource that you can be confident in that you're getting good lessons, they're getting tutors that help the children, and it provides that safeguarding feedback on a daily basis.